我们又回到病院里面了。啊，又到病院里面了，又被带走了。章节推进的速度很快。精神被带走，然后玩一玩回来就坏掉了。
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
我想检查一下病人。不要，我先问一下状况。
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
那他从哪里来？
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
他的症状。他先看一下他的病历。
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
症状。
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
检查吧。
Very well. I'll examine him.
交给我。我们先看看头。
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
手手呢？
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
可怕。身体呢？腰呢？
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
他肚子有东西。
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
四肢的状况让人担忧啊。
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
太可怕了吧！他严重脱水。
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
他身体正在变异。
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
吊点滴没用，那就泡水吧，等它变异完成就可以做成很多份章鱼烧了。
不好吧？那个能吃吗？你小心，反而被章鱼烧吃掉啊！你真把它变成一只怪物啊！
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating.
没关系，
An
我
animal
没
you
有
say?
要吃，是给
Could you
羊
be more
吃的。
precise? Cephalopod,
羊才不要
perhaps?
吃哎！
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's
怕
scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
这个吗？怎么可能不要被藏起来的文件就是证据？我跟你讲，刚刚既然都有画从一幅画里面跳出一个怪物，难保章鱼烧不会跳出一个怪物啊！被藏起来的文件就是证据。
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course,
吃肉
Doctor.
炉庆
You
祝
can。count on me. I'll
吃
keep
吃。这位主角会不会变成章鱼？我也不晓得哎，可是我会努力不变成章鱼的。
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
有人在哀嚎。
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
哎呦，我来帮你。
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Ah. 好，继续。
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
骨折。
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
然后因为现在是女生视角。
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station.
能力在侦探的身上。19万镑。
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
我没有杀人啊。
I'll just sleep a bit more.
那你睡，给你睡。
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
精神科。
Mrs. Sanders?
他也被送进来了，而且他完全没有声音。你还活着吗，姐姐？姐姐不动哎，这根本坏掉了吧？坏掉到连你有在呼吸吗？你还活着吗？
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
吸入，这算是侦探叔叔的小侦探的杰作吗？
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
有啦，有活人，有活人，这个就是啊，还是有活人的。
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
他遭到了虐待，可是感觉是他自己继续治疗他的伤口。
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
有啦，我有在治疗。我见过她，她很好。
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Yeah.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
好，
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show. Dr. Colden?
聊完就闪人。
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
处方。男性犯罪学。不是吧？不是吧？你从哪里得知的？哪边的错误观念？
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
大错特错，什么阴神，什么形象之一？不是吧？不是吧？
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
啊，进不去，好吧。
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
我不想看，我才不要看。
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
不符合惯例。
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going.
Dr. Colden.
I'll be going. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
随身携带，好吧，所以要找到他本人。
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. The key to the boiler room is missing.
钥匙失踪了，哎呦，你在这边吓我一跳。
Dr. Colden.
不理我。
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
这会出事吧？你真不会撒谎。
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
似乎是一种恶疾。好，似乎是一种恶疾。
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
长得都被附身一样，因为他们每个人都有恶疾啊。
Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah, I know I should go.
I will work until late.
Oh. All right.
Alright.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
好了，我们去找人。
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
凶。
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office.
Ah.
But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
真爱告状，分散他的注
Wait
意
a
是不
minute.
是？
Where do you think you're
好
going?
好好
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody. But rest assured,
That won't be.
I will.
好，我们找个方式分散他的注意力。我现在跟他聊聊。哎，连聊都不愿跟我聊。没有关系。是官方的啊。
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
No.
And I'm the one who pays.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
不要灰心，为什么要经过他呢？我想鼓励他，可是我想知道为什么。
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
他应该是官方有去外包字幕啦，因为是游戏一出来就有简中了。
Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
不要灰心啊。
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
不稳。B 区，所以就是藏在这里。
I'll just sleep a bit more.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
总算是找到了。 开开。
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
这声音怪怪的，找到工具，好，去找一下工具。刚刚声音听起来真是有点微妙。工具是吧？
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
再来一次，不觉得声音听起来怪怪的
I'm
吗
the one who pays. What a pest.
这里会有
It's
什
so
么工具吗？
unfair.
感觉这边很多工具。不然就是储藏室了。
Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doc.
工具。
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
找到了。哦，有工具就不会发出奇怪的声音了。
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
抱歉了，对不起，对不起，我是不得已的。
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
信任不稳。
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
好可怜哦，好可怜哦。
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
What now?
It's off.
都是羊害的。
我不是故意的啦，
At
好
last,
可怜哦。
the missing files must be hidden here.
失踪的文件，我们来找找看，
I should go another way.
走另外一条。
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
啊，
Something is wrong with these masts. It's
有问
some
题。
sort of puzzle.
某种谜题。啊，哦哦。
I I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Yeah.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
"好，我们继续找，还有东西，有东西，有秘密。
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
为什么呢？
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key.
哎呦，以为她的血是关键。
Explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
这个是
Why is Ethan on medication?
为什么呢？还有东西，有东西。
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
手手，有手手。
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
有准备。
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
回到地下室。楼下的精神科。 我去精神科，我也要有钥匙嘛。
I should go another way.
走另外一条路。看来他还没有骂完人。哎，他骂完了。我关心一下他，你没事吧？完蛋，他不想理我。 对不起，好，去精神科。哎呦，这次可以直接走。 哦哦，有血。
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
God.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
是你呀。
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
啊，我看到Molly.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you
我
say?
想上车。
Let's go back to
没车啊。
the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
啊，你的帮助，我可以相信你吗？我可以相信你吗？我给你一个机会，请好好表现。
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
希望你不会让我失望。